Finally tonight, Steve Hartman thought it would be fun to revisit some of the folks that Charles Kuralt met when he brought us on the road. We agreed. So Steve went to see a man who came up with an ingenious idea a few decades back. And as you will see, one thing led to another.
Have you ever heard the expression, smart as a box of dominoes? Nah, me neither. But according to Pennsylvania science teacher Bob Speca,
all right,
there's a lot you can learn from these things.
So the dominoes that are set up have potential, and as they're falling, they're kinetic.
Ready.
It's the tributaries in the watersheds that we learned about, right?
Bob loves teaching with dominoes. And to help you understand why, you need to see this.
The journalist's name is Charles Kuralt, and this is from 29 years ago.
All right, Physics 101, the domino theory. Bob Speca scored a world record by setting up and knocking down 111,111 dominoes.
You ready?
I'm ready. 3, 2, 1.
Believe it or not, before Bob, dominoes were mostly used for playing dominoes. In fact, Guinness didn't even have a domino toppling category until he started it.
You always wanted your name up in dominoes, didn't you?
Oh, I'm touched.
Bob Speca's creations were spectacular for their time.
Look at that.
But the fad he started quickly raced ahead of him.
Yes!
And soon, everyone and their overseas brother was building something bigger and better.
Your kind of heart sinks a little bit because you want to be on top.
For the last 20 years, he's been relegated to second-tier domino duties.
Weddings, conventions, and bar mitzvahs, the whole deal.
Bob honestly thought he'd never be part of a Guinness record again, until he started thinking outside the box.
Let me just...
Spring.
This is the domino?
This is it. And, oh, you know what you're doing? No, you don't know what we're doing?
Turns out there's actually a category called human mattress dominoes.
All right, there we go.
A hotel chain recently hired Bob to coordinate this record-breaking attempt of 850 people.
Guinness gives you 3 tries to pull off a stunt like this, but so far it's looking like they may do it in just 1. We're now just 129 to go.
The whole thing took about 11 minutes, and when it was done, Bob Speca was at the top once more. Of course, people will now be falling all over themselves to beat this record. But fortunately, whether Bob realizes it or not, he will always be a champion, mainly because knocking down dominoes pales to raising up kids.
You know how many teachers that stay 2 hours after school just to teach you about dominoes?
Bob mentors an after-school domino club.
It's about 20.
And some of these kids, like Joe here,
Watch your elbow.
plan to major in mechanical engineering because of Bob.
And that's what kind of helped me along there.
Now that's the domino effect. Steve Hartman on the road in Newtown Square, Pennsylvania.
Yes, that's good, that's good.